What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and today I have a little buy it and try it video for you today where I buy stuff and try it out all in one video because I love watching haul videos, but I then think, what do you do with the stuff, peeps? Do you hoard it or do you use it? And so I like to put it all in one video for you. I am starting off with a couple of sticker sheets from the beautiful Moonlight Magic? Yes, that's what it's called. Beautiful fairy cottage core collection from Crepe Paper. Freaking love it. Have been I have been using it to bits at the moment. I grabbed the 2 ephemera packs. So there was a floral pack and then just a normal everything pack. The florals are quite large, and so I don't think I use any of them in my Project Life page today, but I have used some on some layouts. This is gorgeous. This is a little sticker book, and I'm very much loving sticker books at the moment. I think they're just a great bang for your buck as well. You can get a lot of embellishments and they're stored really easily in one little bundle. Great to put in my couch scrapping kits and to take on the go. This is something that I have a new love for. It's a journal pack, that previous one, and the paper is much, much thinner, like thinner than normal printer paper, and with the intention that people are using it in journals, so they want to keep it thin so that people's books don't explode. But I have really been enjoying those for layering pieces. I also have the 12 by 12 paper pad, and then we're on to some more random goodies that I got. This was all from Spotlight, by the way, non-spawn. Just bought some things that, I thought looked good. So this is a Vicki Boutin paper pad, and it's gorgeous. It has lots of bright colours, lots of different types of patterns. Some are out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to give them a go. There's a whole page of butterflies there, peeps, and you know how I feel about butterflies. They are just colourful moths and terrifying. I also have the Maggie Holmes Woodland Grove paper pad, and these papers, the thing about crepe paper is you can so easily interchange them, mix collections together, because they do have quite a continuous style across their collections. And look, I don't know how I'm going to use those zebras. We may have to go to this. Actually, I have a zoo trip in 2023. Remind me when I get to scrapping that one to come back to this paper pad. Whew, I just had to pause for a sneezing fit. I am battling chronic sinusitis, and I've been on antibiotics for 2 weeks, and I stopped, and the next day it's back. So that's great fun. So excuse my slight stuffiness. These were some loose papers that I bought that I just thought looked nice. Some of them are in those paper pads, but I just wanted a second one because the quality of the papers that aren't in the paper pads is better. The paper pad quality is a bit thinner. I also picked up a couple of bits from Paige Evans and Chamel, and I'm just showing you those little bits here. And let me know if you like the style of these videos. I do a ton of them over on Patreon. Patreon peeps, if this first part is looking familiar, that's because it was a buy it and try it for you in July. And in that video, I made 2 layouts plus another Project Life page, if that's looking familiar. But I'm using the same collection of things this time for a single Project Life page over here on YouTube. I love buy it and try it. I love to watch hauls. I'm a sucker for an American grocery haul because the prices that you guys pay for stuff is so cheap compared to us. And so I do often go through a spiral of watching those, but then I always wonder, like, what are you cooking with those ingredients? What are you making? And that's what kind of inspired this series a few years ago. And I just think it's a fun way to see how people use their stash. I'm starting off with a 12 by 12, and I only needed 1 card. So I cut that little roam from the 6 by 8 paper pad, and then I'm using a very scranky scrap of paper to stick these two together to form a 4 by 6 card. I'm a sucker for scraps of paper because they are useful in some ways like this. I'm trying to get stronger and not keep every paper scrap, and I feel like the last 2 years I've been really good at that. But there are some that slip through and just stay on my desk because I know they'll be useful somewhere. So this is when we went to IKEA. So Aaron and I managed to sneak away for a IKEA date, which is always lovely. We love to look at all of the rooms and, see what's going on there. Oh, P.S. I have an update. This last week has been chaos. But fingers crossed, if you are the praying type, please say a little prayer for us. Pray a little prayer for us. We may have found a house to buy, possibly. We are going back to see it. We saw it last week. We're going back to see it this week. The owners have told us the price that they would like, and we can do it. And so I think we're going to do it, which will be a whole bit of fun, because it will have some like little renovation. And yeah, life is just a chaotic whirlwind at the moment. So yes, we're hoping that things move smoothly this week, perhaps. And I'll let you know how we go. But if it falls through, it's okay. There'll be somewhere else out there for us. But I just want to say thank you for all of you peeps who watch my videos and who have been here. Some of you have been here for a very long time, almost a decade, peeps. Next year will be a decade of Inkie Quilling, which blows my mind. I do feel like we need to do something extra special for that. But I started YouTube in 2015, at the end of 2015, and some of you have been there from then. Some of you are newer inklets, and I just appreciate all of you. Thank you. Right, back on track with what we're supposed to be talking about, Adele, and instead of your word ramblings, these photos perfectly describe my two children. One is blurry and fast and hard to get a picture of, and the other wears so much fashion at the same time and does fun poses. So I loved seeing these two photos collaged together. I collaged them together on the Project Life app, and I have been meaning to film a video showing how I've been printing for years. It's just awkward to film because I've got to work out how to screen capture on my phone and then set up the camera behind my laptop and the printer and fit it all in, and it doesn't all fit on my desk. And so leave it with me for next year. I will, once the move is done, I will let you know with all of that. Now this is a very funny little gecko. So this is I think it's a leaf tail gecko, and it was shedding, and it had partially shed, and so it had all of this, it's pretty gross, but it had all of this excess skin on its head, which looked like a wig, and Archie thought it was hilarious. He laughed at this gecko for a solid half hour, because it did look very funny. And so I had to capture the wig-wearing gecko in my Project Life, and I really enjoy Project Life. Don't get me wrong, I love layouts too. I'd love to know in the comments, actually, if you do both of them, which one is your heart really with? Like, which one do you really love the most? It's okay to love one more than the other. It's not like children. You're not allowed to love a child more than the other or vocalize that. But scrapbooking, the layouts and the Project Life pages, they won't hear you. It's okay. You can admit it to us. My heart is with Project Life. And I don't know if it's because it's where I started. I did PL for, I think, almost 3 years before I started traditional scrapping. And I just love that it can give a bigger picture. It can give a real sense of what that part of life was like, with wig-wearing geckos and IKEA, the joy of having a child-free IKEA trip, so that we can sit in all of our imaginary future houses and the rooms in them. But I think that I feel like Project Life gives such a broad look of life, and layouts for me are more so the highlight pieces. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think. And also if you do traveller's notebooks or planner journaling, there's so many different types of memory keeping at the moment. I can't keep up with them. But yeah, let me know what one you really, 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 really enjoy and would be sad to give up as well. Violet had a few birthday parties around this time, so this is one that she had. So I had to get a photo of them all sitting there with their drinks. I thought it was pretty cute. But I love Project Life, and I'm really happy to get back on track with YouTube again. I am squeezing out this quick voiceover because I thought it was already done, and I'm about to head off to a soccer presentation for Arch today and a birthday party. Jam-packed. Life is just jam-packed at the end of the year for us. November, December are complete chaotic write-offs. But thank you for joining today, peeps. I hope you liked it. And if you want to see more Bite and Try videos, there'd probably be about 30 or 40 over on Patreon. And I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.